Okay, so we're gonna work on our chess cube rating. We're gonna play a 10-minute tournament, see how far we could push this new account up in 10 minutes on let's go. Okay. See how far we can push this thing. Then after that, I'll just slowly climb the rating up on this channel for this account. Okay, it's your turn, sir. Hopefully, well, I hope he does play. I really want to take my, I don't want to it'll just abort the game, I believe. Okay, he's not moving though. Usually I play on Leech. I share my games from Leech chat. I'm gonna play the Carol Khan this time. Let me look at this. I can clear my phone. The only thing I hate about playing on the phone is you can finger slip so easily. Okay, so he's just his clock is messed up, or his connection is messed up, and he moved already. So I'll take those. I'll take that extra game because it doesn't show your rating until about 4 games. But I'm not playing to get rated. I'm playing to learn. So that wouldn't be good for me. But I mean, hey, if I went on time, that's good. Sure, I'm gonna learn something in that game. Wow, he's doing that to him every time. I hope that's not me. I hope that's not me. Everyone knows this line of the Carol. I don't know. Okay, no, that was him. See if he tries to bring that queen to E2. Some people do that and try to checkmate me, but it kind of blocks in that white bishop when they try that. That's what I bait them into with this open. Sometimes they do it. Sometimes they know it's a waste of time because I just go E6. Okay. Maybe do I want the white bishop out before I bring the dark square bishop out? Yes, I do. He can go G4, but I'm not worried about that. That'll just overextend the pawns on his king side where he may have to castle at. Sure, he's not going to castle queen side with his pawns like that. Even though I hope he does. I think I want to secure this white bishop though. Really don't want his knight. I'm going to secure it and I'm going to stop bishop to G5. 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay, so let me start developing, getting this dark square bishop out. Now I may develop to E. Man, I ain't gonna go to E7. I'm gonna go to D6 since I already got 8-6 protecting G5. Bring the bishop out to a better square, and I think he knew that. I'm going there anyway, sir. Okay, so maybe his time was messed up. I rarely lose in the Carol Khan, but it is very possible to get a draw. Alright, so you didn't want a castle. Alright, he didn't want a castle. How do I want to handle that? How can I punish that? Because that don't even feel right. I can't do that. Should I castle first? Let me be the gentleman. Let me be the grown one. I don't want my king sitting there when I start doing this maneuver I want to do. Because I don't want his queen to have this little sneaky check. Like I want to push on this knight, but I don't want that queen to be able to jump into H5. So I had to castle first before I did this maneuver to get his knight out of here. Now, yeah, get out of here. Even though I could have, his king, your H5 was dangerous. Even though it was there too because his bishop wasn't on E2 yet. Yeah, I give it his dark square bishop, even though even though I help his king position himself, but he takes the knight back. So does that mean he wants to push the F-pawn? I might have to keep pushing in the center. Just to make sure just to make sure I don't have that weakness. If I do have a weakness in the center, at least I'll have an open rook file. So I try to compensate for it. But I can't just leave that pawn sitting backwards on the E file. If he does take, at least it opens the rook file for me. It gives me a little outpost for me to jump this knight. Give me a little outpost for this knight. Maybe I'll trick him into trying to take the queen. If he trade queens in this position, he's in trouble. And I'll just get my queen on the better square, get this rook on the open file. Ooh, he's in trouble regardless. He's gonna lose a rook, huh? Yes, he's gonna lose the exchange in this position. I think he see it now. I'm sure he didn't see it before though. But there's nothing he can do. I knew what he did. He's gonna fall apart. Oh, so he did see it. And I think that was the only way out too, was to move the bishop. He stepped the king up, huh? He stepped the king over. Now he can just trade queens. All right, so he did see it, because that was the best way to handle it. But I'm cool with that. Now he's gonna. Oh man. Is his bishop trapped? At least can I take his bishop off of that file? Can he check my king? Can I oh, is he trying to take my rook? Oh, I see you, man. I see you. Let me bring this rook down here then. Dang, it's getting scary for me. He's trying to check me. He got the bishop and the knight on F6, on S7. Yeah, that's nothing though. That's a wasted check now. I guess that was a wasted move. He should have set more up. Now that knight is kind of loose, just sitting there like that. And if I push on his bishop, where's his bishop going? And he better believe I will take that pawn if he gives me the opportunity, and he can't really protect it. His bishop will go there. I can't trap his white bishop. Tough position, tough game from both of us. I give him some props on this too. I'm down a pawn, but that's nothing. It's all about the activity of the pieces. My pieces are active. His pieces aren't inactive, but mine are much more active. I can actually pile up on this F file, or at least pile up on this F2 pawn, and actually I gotta do something. But I was looking at something, but I just I don't know what he's thinking about. But take your time, sir. He's pretty sharp. Okay. He's pretty sharp, though. I will give you that. My leg that I broke is hurting. He is pretty sharp. Okay, so he wants to trade the rooks, and he figure if I leave the file, I'm in trouble. I don't think I'm in trouble if I leave the file in this position. I think I can leave it. I don't believe you. You gotta prove that. And I'm not going into the endgame down a pawn. But you gotta prove that to me, sir. I don't believe you. I really don't. Where do I want this white bishop though? Where do I want this white bishop? I think I want it right here. It's too much on the board right now. Need some cohesiveness. Get this white bishop out of my face. It's too much aiming at me. Now he can't check me either, so he's got to trade the white bishop in this position. That's why I say I don't care about if his rook has the potential of getting down to my second rank or to the 7th rank. I'm already on the 2nd rank. I can just steal while I'm there. Get rid of this white bishop and I'm going to gobble more. I have a check. I could take another one. I had a check in that move, didn't I? No, I got to get rid of the white bishop. Maybe I can go back and reset that up. But for now, he's got to protect these pawns. I don't think he can afford to underestimate how powerful that rook is right there. But I think he will. I got the feeling he will. It's dead even. And I don't want to draw. What I really want to do is, I don't want to draw. And I think if we go into the end game, I think I could win. I think I could win on the queen side. If I can get one rook off the board. He's thinking, he's trying to save that one pawn, and he can't. If he can push it twice. My rook is, I'll dance around. That's why I say he can push it twice. I'll dance around in this position. Like, for real. I'll go attack that. I really don't want to. I can make my rooks active in this position. I don't know if he's aware of that. We go here. You act like I'm attacking that pawn again. I'm really attacking something different, though. We'll see. May have to get my king into this game. Forcing to overextend that pawn if I can. Okay, I don't think he made the right choice. We're gonna see. Go threaten this guy. He can't bring his other rook out. He has to move that somewhere. He's probably gonna move it to hit my rook. Then when he does that, I'll attack the C3 pawn. I'll go to C2. What can he do after that? Okay, so that's the plan. Oh, he went there. That was cheesy. I don't think that was a good move at all. I just go there and stop it in one move. Let me watch him. He just doesn't have a plan, but there is no plan. Sometimes when people they try to force a plan. Sometimes you just got to better your piece. I'm just slowly bettering the position of my pieces. He trying to what can I attack? I got to find something to attack. No, you don't. Just better your position. I'm beating him more than halfway on time, too. Okay, so he's coming. I don't know where he's going with that knight. Is that knight trapped? No, it's not. But everything else in this position is crippled. That pawn, both two pawns under attack with that threat. His knight can't go anywhere. It's just sitting there. Where else could he have went? I guess he's trying to get out of there. I could have brought the rook down and trapped, then he would have brought a rook over to protect it. So I ain't going through that. That'll let him dictate the fight, and that'll slowly give him the initiative. So nah, I'm not letting you dictate the fight. That knight can just sit right there. Now I'll attack your F2 and your C3 pawn. Now he's getting scared. I should take that with the pawn. Oh man, that was a good move though. I have to take too. Darn it. And if he gets down here in my pawn position, that's gonna hurt really bad. But he gives me no choice. I see the line we gotta go into. I hope he think I want that pawn, but I don't. I want this one. I already see the forced line. Now he has to take the B pawn. If he tries to save it, it's not gonna work. Then I'll consolidate my position and be up a pawn. So he was good, but he's down a pawn now. This guy was sharp, man, but so am I, cousin. He was good, though. This is a very instructive game. Yeah, we didn't have no choice but to go into this line right here. Very, very instructive game. His rook can attack the A pawn, but I just start pushing the C pawn. And with both of those passed pawns like that, they're not connected, so it's not the best position in the world because the pawns aren't connected. But it's a very good position. Okay, so he's trying me. I just gotta figure out, where do I want this knight? I have the time. Where do I actually want this knight? I want him right here for now. It's trying to hurt to put him there because he can still do. Now he's gonna take that. Oh, he's gonna take it. That's okay. Yeah. It's quite all right, sir. Let me get my king into this fight. That was a good way he set that up. Hopefully I can win with that passed pawn. If not, it's going to be a draw. That's a good way he set that up when he put the... Now I see why he put the knight there. And if I would have attacked it, he just would have defended it. And it would have been a funny type of position. Okay. He wants to check. Now that knight is almost trapped. Not really. Let me make sure his knight can never... Make sure I'm careful that his knight can never fork my king and my rook. That's all I'm really worried about. Got to get my king closer to this queen pawn. I'll have a strong position. I don't think he has enough time to think of a way to stop it. Sometimes when you're playing on the clock and you don't want to let the knight fork your king, just never put the king on the same color as your rook. And you never got to worry about the knight forking it. Now, right now, it's in a little danger of being forked, but you can't really fork it from here. I'm not giving you that pawn, man. That's my main weapon in the position, sir. I forbid. Oh, will he try something like that? Oh, can he take it now? I gotta step my king closer. I gotta get my king closer to that side anyway. So it's okay. That was a good try he just made. That might have been his last try. You just get here just to stay here. Oh, did I just drop another pawn? I didn't have to. I don't mind though, we can take it. I really need my king over here to get his rook out the game. He'll mess around and lose his rook now. My rook is protecting the third file, the third rank, so I'm okay. I think this was worth it. Just having the momentum of this pawn push and the threat and the counterplay of this pawn pushing like this. It's going to hurt him. He's going to end up having to give me that rook, and I don't have to rush. I do, but I don't. Every push does count, though. Every pawn push counts. I need to check his king and stop his king from walking into this game, but I don't have that time. It's not giving me that luxury. That's what I see is gonna have to happen. See how he tries to play this. I need to be careful putting my king and my rook on the same color square, because that means it can be forked by the knight. Got to be careful playing with these knights. Here you come. I needed to check his king. Didn't matter where I put my rook, but I needed his king checked just to get it out the game. Now go ahead and take another pawn. I'm gonna mess around and well, it's gonna be a draw no matter what, but he's gonna run out of time. He's gonna get caught up on now you see where my king is, so just to be safe, I'll put this rook on 1 since I don't have time to really look at all his knight moves. I want to put the clock back on him. I don't even want him thinking on my time. I want to put the pressure of the clock right back on him every time I can. Because if you don't, he's just going to think and try to wiggle his way out of this on my time. So this is a good game. It's a draw, but not if you run out of time. So I'll take that win. Yes, I will. Play 2 more games to be rated. I didn't think I played a game already. Not 10 minutes. Oh, that's going to mess my rating up. That means I got to start a new account. Because I lost a 3-minute game because my signal was bad. I don't think I've ever played a 10-minute game. They're going to give me a bad rating. Let's see. Let's just see. Let me take central control. I wouldn't waste this video on something like this. I would just start a new account. Let me get that. I don't think I played a 10-minute game. I don't know what's going on here. For real. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what I'm doing. You want to play like this, though. Let's play. This is weird. Let's play, though. You want to play games. All I got to do is... Oh, he castled into that? Wow. See if I can force him to take that knight and give up his dark square bishop. He didn't have a choice. I want him to have a bishop pair on me. So let me go right here and castle. Oops, I meant to castle, man. That was a mistake. Now I gotta step the king up and bring the rook. That was a mistake, though. I don't know where I actually want this rook. Let me get it here. I think my position is still better. I should actually attack the center. I really should. Like, quick, fast, and hurry. Okay, I could take that. I just keep pushing. I'll push. See where he tries to put that knight. Okay, now, so that changes everything for me. I need these rooks double. You get this bishop out the way. You then start acting like I'm doubling these rooks. See if I can set up a trap later. I'm surprised he just traded pieces for no reason. That was weird. The only thing I see is to maneuver this knight to c4. Or maybe I can, oh, that was a bad move. You can't take it back. I hope he takes it back with the rook. That'll be a womp womp. Oh, that was a bad move, too. Now you're about to get checkmated. Check. Yeah, F1, that one. That was beautiful. I don't know what they're gonna do with my rating. I think I lost the game. I think I lost the connection the first game. And they counted it. Or my time just ticked down. I lost the. But I don't know if I was playing 10 minute though. I thought I was playing blitz. I didn't think I was playing rapid. Shucks, that counted to a rapid. I was playing 3 minutes. It must have been 3 plus 2. Yeah, that's checkmate, sir. Ain't nothing he can do. Oh, he can give up the queen, then give up the knight. He could do that. Now we got to back the rook up. Ooh, I'm putting this game in my shorts. That was vicious. D. No, I'm just playing. I'm putting, okay, we got one more guy. I'm gonna put that in my shorts. That was vicious. Okay, let's go, sis. I know I expect this one to be very hard. I expect them to toss me a goat right now. So let me just play, no, I might do the N.O.vate. What they didn't do the Queen's Indian decline. How am I gonna play this? I'm gonna go into N.O.vate Indian territory. It's kind of similar, but its pawn would normally be on c4. But it's what we doing today. Make sure that knight never move. Now you can take that. I might have to take the knight. I do too. But I can't never I don't want him putting that type of pressure on c7. That's what his opening seemed like it's designed to do. I'll go here. I feel like I'm in a Queen's Gambit. Like I'm white. Alright, so this is what we are. I have a stronger position. He has the bishop pair. The question is, can she use it? So I don't want to open the position. I know that much. So I really just, he might be forcing it. I'm really just gonna want to play on this, we just want to play on this C file, maybe. I gotta watch my queen, yeah. Make sure he can't trap my queen. Back her all the way up. Put a little more control, initiate a little more control over this E5 square. Now E5 traps his dark square bishop, doesn't it? I think she made a mistake. Let me stop saying he is a female pitcher. I think that traps the dark square bishop. Wasn't easy to see because it's such a peculiar position. I'm sure we've never been in, but sometimes you got to play the position. You just trapped your bishop, young lady. Okay, so I want 4 straight. I wonder what type of rating they're gonna give me. Cause I lost the signal. I wonder if they're gonna get. If they keep my rating close to 2,000, I'll play it. It's up until try to take it to Grandmaster to 2,200. But if they got my rating at like 1,600, I'm gonna start. I'll just share this video and start a new account. Yeah, you lost the piece, sir. Might as well get something. Okay, so he wants me to take the bishop. He wants to keep that dark square bishop there, which I don't blame. And I have to take the bishop pair. That goes without second thought. And but he has a strong bishop in the center. Just for me taking one pawn. Well, I didn't take a pawn. I took a whole piece. So that's worth it. I took a whole piece now. Don't shortchange yourself, George. But the fact still remains that he has that monster bishop just in the center of the board like that. That's insane. I don't even know how to play against that. Sheesh. I'd rather him trade it. I really don't know how to play against a piece like that. Just sitting in the board like a black dark square bishop just sitting like that I can't move. Only way to play against it is to make your light square bishop some sort of a threat. I don't see the way to do that. That's what I'm gonna aim for though. Activate this white square bishop, maybe just stop an E4. I'm not gonna let you do that. Start playing on the light square since he doesn't have a light square bishop. I'm definitely gonna start playing on the light square. I gotta take her serious because she's down the piece, so I know she's a little desperate here. I gotta take this serious. We maneuver this queen here. Force you to push that pawn. That forces that pawn push though. She can't protect that pawn that's sitting there by itself. Okay, I'm gonna take it. Do I want to take that? Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. I have to control this position. I have to play on the white squares. That's how strong his dark square bishop is. That I have to play on the white squares. I don't have to take that with the queen. Taking that too. You think you playing with, sir? Alright, so what you gonna, can't sacrifice nothing? You better get out of my way. Let me put the queen right here. Stop this pawn from pushing for now. Okay, so, yeah, because I know he wants to go take that pawn, which he can't take it. Okay, if I go for that pawn, he goes for this one. So I got to get this rook in the game. My king is pretty solid. I don't know what he's trying to do over there, so let me just activate these rooks. He's down the whole piece. He wants to double these rooks. Get these rooks into the game. He wants to double his rooks upon me. That's dangerous. I need to step my king up out of there. That's dangerous. You get that. He's panicking now. Now that I moved the king up out of there, he's panicking a wee little bit. Because that was the right move. He was about to, I don't know what he's about to sacrifice one of them rooks. But whatever he was going to do, he was trying to do it with check. And I'm not having that. I'm not showing you no mercy after playing the way you played. Do what you gotta do. If I can get this F-pawn, their position is just downtrodden, and I had the right ideal by just clamping down on the white squares on the king side. And my idea was really that he had that dark square. He shouldn't have traded the dark square bishop just to go for this plan, because it would still be a big threat in the position with those rooks barreling down, that dark square bishop barreling down that G7. That dark square bishop would still be a threat. It would be a totally different game. Wait. Can I check him first? Let me do them first. Even if he queen checks me, he can queen check me and take the rook. No, he can't. He'll get checkmated. I dare you to do that. I double dare. Oh, you about to get checkmated, dogs. Check. You about to get yourself checkmated, sir. Check. You know where you getting out of this, my G. Check. I'm scared this is a lady. Ma'am, there's no way you're getting out of this, ma'am. Checkmate. All right, let's see if we do some more for the channel. Well, I just started this channel, and I do music too, so 1889 because I lost the first game. That's terrible. Let's keep playing. Let's push it up then. Let's push it up then. I like his name, Jesus Lives. I hate to win this. I wish they would have gave me a higher rated player, though. Still, so now we just got to push it up to 2200. It should have been at 2000, though. He wants to do a Petrov. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's the Petrov I do, sir. It's the one I do. Yes, it is. No, it's a new line that everyone has been playing with. Question is how you follow it up. I know how to follow it up. There's two different good ways. There's a few different ways to follow it up, but I think the best one is to leave the E file open. He has a bishop on the E file. I don't have to put a bishop on the E file. I can just castle and try to use the E file. I don't know about this. I'm not going for that yet. I'm gonna let him know he can't castle queenside if he tries what he's trying to do. He think I'm thirsty for his bishop. Then when I take it, he wants to open the H file. He wants to take back with the H pawn. Then yeah, that's what I thought. Now we can go into that line. Do I need more space? How do I want to play this? Or I just want to develop? Can't do anything. Let me just develop. Really not worried about that bishop pin yet. Yeah, that's all he could have tried to do, and that's nothing. He's just gonna trade the piece. Then he's just gonna lose a piece, I mean. Trying that goofy stuff on me. You must be out of your mind. Okay, that was very good, though. That was good for me. Even though I have double pawns, I am up a pawn, I believe. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. But it's just hard. It's even hard for me to realize because they're doubled. I just see the 3 pawn. I see the pawn structure with 3 and 3. But I do have double pawn. So where's the weaknesses in this game? Where is his weaknesses? Where are my weaknesses? Where are my strengths? Where are his? Vice versa. I think I could take that pawn with the knight. I want to trade down. I want to trade down. I think I'll have a much better game if I could trade down these pieces. Before he gets a little active. I like this bet. I saw this initially, like instantly, shall I say. Oh, I didn't mean to trade down like that. Kumagumbas. I shouldn't have did it like that. But I was thirsty to trade down and I think I could dominate the queen side if I trade down. And even down the pawn, with his double pawns, I think my 2 against his 3 is good for the king. And since I'm up a pawn, I went to this line. But I don't know if it's the best line. But we're about to see. Because he takes with the bishop. I step up to h2. He's got to move the bishop, and then I jump the king down. So he takes with the bishop. I step up to h2. He's got to move the bishop because he can't allow me to pin the bishop, or he's gonna lose the rook. And that's when I jump down. That's when I really show him like the power of my ideal, because he's not gonna be able to protect those pawns on the queen side once that happens, unless he goes that way. I didn't anticipate him going that way. Let me lift this rook so I could think about this now. Unless he goes that way, I don't mind that, sir. He wants me to undouble his pawns, which I'm not. That's the only reason I went to this line, because it doesn't feel like a 3 against 2. It's a 2 against 2, and that's a 1 against 1. I didn't have to take that. I could have. Well, his bishop isn't trapped, though. But I need his bishop out of there. Then he's going to go here. He's going to threaten the rook, I'm sure. Then I'll be able to jump down there and really show what, and really finish my plan. Oh, he's going to trade pawns. That's a losing. That's losing. That's losing instantly. That's instantly losing. He can't, that's instantly, you can't even stop the queen now. I see stuff way ahead of time. You got to practice that. In time, you'll see more and more. So that's an instant loss there, sir. I may stop after this and make another video. I don't want to have the videos too long. How long is this? It's already a half hour, so I'll start another one. Maybe I'll start a new account in the next video, guys. No, but they raised the account to 1953, so we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna push this to master level. You get 19, whatever your rating is on chess.com, that's your real rating. When you play on League Chess, that's not your real. League Chess is a little, it's not, chess.com, players at that level, at your rating level, you're gonna see how strong they really are at that level. Somebody at your rating on League Chess might be a little weaker than they would be on chess.com. Taking nothing from League Chess, I love League Chess. But I gotta start getting into these like Title Tuesdays and all this stuff that they do. But I'm gonna push this one to 2200. I'm gonna go undefeated. I wanna take that. But it's not the right position. I wanna take it though. Is he really gonna go after this bishop with that much fever? I didn't think so. I'm saving my bishop. It's a line where they jump into a5. I can't afford to lose to a 1300. That'll drop me down to like 1600. I better be careful. Better be careful. I wonder how much points I'm gonna get if I beat a person with this lower rated compared to how much I will lose. I don't know how they do that. Okay, so since he put the bishop there, and I knew that's the only reason he did the opening he did. And that's a good opening. It's like a Queen's Indian type feel to it. It's a good opening. A lot of people do that even in classical play. They don't do that. They do not do that. Let me just he's putting his bishop in he's putting his bishops in very bad. That's the second time. So a Grandmaster must have done that, and everyone's trying to figure out why they did it. So everyone's trying to copy it. I should just take that. I can just take it and have the open B file. Can't I? Just take it. My pawn set, but if I take it, what if he takes it with the knight? But I can take it and pressure can I take that and just pressure the B file? If he takes it with the knight, there's still not a threat. I just chase the knight away. I can take it and just play on the B file. I see myself getting a rook on that B file. I see myself making it hard for him along on that file right there. So I don't mind. Yeah, I see. Okay, so I just push the knight away. I play on this, put it right back where it was at. Same position, except my pawns are have more space. That wasn't a good idea he just made. Now let me just continue to develop, and later on I can play on this B file. Oh no, I won't give you that, Junior. But I will stay on this file, though. I'm not going to put it on the C file, because then that wouldn't make sense of my plan. You got to trust your plans. You got to... I want a rook on the C file, so it wouldn't make sense. I'm not going to put the bishop on the C file behind the wall of pawns when I can keep her on this beautiful diagonal that I have her on. Wow. Just, let me, want to develop this. Let me develop this right here. Since this knight is kind of loose, I can just x-ray that knight. Now, of course, I have to get my queen developed. Okay, so he see how bad I want to play on that file right there, huh? You can discern that. Oh, he don't want me jumping my knight into the center either. Let me get this knight over here, and let me get this knight try to get this knight to F4. See how I'm just slowly trying to find good outposts or good places for my pieces. I'm not really thinking about checkmating this king. I'm like, now I'm going for these outposts. I'm putting my pieces in the best place, and from there you will see the checkmates. You just can't force a checkmate. Putting your pieces in the best squares are the best thing to do. His knight is kind of... I wonder if he remembers that. I hope he doesn't. I don't see any way to take advantage of it yet, though. Queen to E1. And then that helps me get the queen. And nah, that doesn't take advantage. Queen to A4 doesn't do anything. I could maybe... Okay, so he opened that square back up since he's not afraid of me taking it anymore. But me taking that square is just as dangerous. If even more, that's more dangerous than D4. That knight being right there is dangerous, my friend. So now what do I need to do here? My white bishop is a low key just sitting back in the corner, just waiting for her opportunity to do something. I see something she can do too. If I can get her there, because he has to back. I think he's gonna have to back that up to E2. Okay, he didn't. He didn't. I thought he had to. Because he's going to just shut that bishop behind the wall. Can I sacrifice? It's almost time. Check. Okay. Okay. I got to get my rook into this game. I got to get my... Okay. I have time to think a little bit. Okay. You go right here. I do have G6 in the pocket. G6 is a sneaky little move that I can use maybe in a position like this. Let me try it. No, is G6 good? No, it's not good yet. That move I made may not have been good. I may have to go F4 now. That move I made may not. Is G4 good? I don't think it's good. May have been a bad choice to make. But can I make up for it? Can I make it make sense? And can I make the position make sense? So what if he takes? I take. Only way to make it make sense is I guess G4 was a bad move. I see it now too. He's gonna start trading down the pieces. I really don't care if he even takes a pawn in the center, but I really don't want that to happen. If he takes, I take. We play this one slow. So I'm doing almost what I did in the earlier game. With his white bishop being offset off the king side. I'm really just trying to take advantage of these white squares, and he is not allowing it. Yeah, I figured he would see how dangerous that pawn is being there, but now you kind of let me take the pawn, don't you? Or do you? Guess you don't. I really don't know what to do. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm just gonna stick with my idea of F4. That's what I should have done before a long time ago. That's what I was thinking. He's gonna trade the queen down, isn't he? I don't think I want to do that. He's not giving me a choice. And that pawn is hanging, isn't it? Yeah, I'm in a wee bit of trouble here. Yeah, that pawn hanging is bad for me. Pawn hanging was bad. Gotta try to fix this crap. I was about to say, hopefully he takes that first. I wouldn't mind keeping the queens on the board. I'm not a queen trader for no reason. Moves gotta have an ideal and a principle behind them. What you got there, sir? Still gotta move that knight somewhere out of my face. It's a tough position. I'm down a pawn, but I'm good at right back. And I like my position better, even though it's very George. He has split pawns, but my pieces are a little more active, but it's still very George. Because I'm sure I'm going to take with the e-pawn just to open up the rook file, just to activate these pieces more. Of course. Then I'm going to try to put the knight on maybe d6 if I can. To start putting pressure on f2. That's a lot of pressure on f2 right there. I see that from a distance. And that's the advantage strong players have over people, because they just don't see that stuff. They looking at moves and they not looking at position. Like, I'm looking at moves that have to do with our position, not with me trying to checkmate your king. Like, how many moves do it take me to checkmate his king? It's about 20 moves. No. I got a 6-move sequence that gives me a better position than you. What about that? Because that's very hard to stop. He can step his queen up. But I'm just gonna position it more. I'm just gonna attack it more. I may go queen to c5. Queen c4 and attack c5. I'm not sure. But his only move is probably queen to e6, e7. If he goes queen to e7, I may just push the pawn. I don't know. If he goes queen to e7, because that puts a threat in the position of knight taking the pawn. Queen to e7. What am I gonna do against that? I think queen to e4. I think queen c4 is my best move, not e4. E4. The e4 is a good move too. Okay, that was my move anyway. So why would you do that? That was the move I was gonna make regardless. That means he's panicking. Now I got everything but the kitchen sink aiming at that pawn, aiming at that f7 pawn. I think even the kitchen sink is over there. Okay, so he didn't panic. He just decided to trade those pawns off. Still gonna be a tough game for both of us. Now I'm just messing with his rook and the bishop a little bit. He has to do something with that knight. He still can't. Still a tough position, but that was a good move he just made. I didn't even see it. So it's still a George type game. Got to be careful. This guy was good, man. Rating only 1394. Yeah. It's good, though. Tricked me out. But that pawn was not serious to me. I was glad that he actually gave me that pawn to take it. He could have just kept piling. Okay, so he thinks my queen is trapped, maybe. So why can't I just take the knight? If I take the knight, I can't take the knight. Why can't I just take the pawn? I take the pawn. He takes the queen. I take that with the queen. He takes it with the knight. I take the bishop. I take the bishop. He takes back. I take back his. Yeah, we trade. It trades the pieces off. I take a pawn, which is very important. Which is a very important pawn. Well, you want to do it that way. Same thing. Same thing, cuz. Okay. Once he take the rook back, then I take the other rooks. I know what I'm doing here, sir. Same exact plan. I'm not giving you nothing. I just stole a pawn from you in a very fast sequence. In real time. I want this. Yeah. Now he does have a black bishop check, and he can make my back rank a little weak. Yeah, I'm worried about that. I was a little worried about that. Then he can get his rook down to my second rank. Yeah, I was worried about that too. Worried about that. But I think I should be okay. I just gotta play on white for a little while. I gotta play defense. I'm up a pawn. Just gotta play on white for a little while. Till my king has some air to breathe. I don't know which pawn I'm gonna push before I start. I don't know which pawn I'm gonna push actually. Okay, what is he doing? I'm gonna keep pushing this B pawn. What is he doing? Let me get my king some, so at least I don't get back rank checkmated. I can't let him keep pushing that though. He can still set up a checkmate though, but I won't allow it to happen. But he can still set something up for himself. My king isn't that safe, but I won't allow that. Still up a pawn. It still can be a draw. I can't lose though. But he has a chance to draw it. Which if he draws it, it'll take me down a lot of rating points also, I believe. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep pushing. Just gonna keep pushing. I mean, I think my pawns are passed. His pawns are running up against a brick wall. So why not just keep pushing? Yeah, the bishop is down there too. I gotta create some counterplay also. Okay, so he's not gonna let me push that anymore. So let me hang you on that. So now I can move this rook, go around that dark square bishop. You make it so that king can't step over too much more. Think about how to do this. This is bad for me. It's almost an automatic draw. I could step on him. I mean, he can't do anything. I can go here. Oh man, I can go there. He can't do anything really. He really can't do anything. And I can just pin the rook. If I can get the rook off the board, I'm okay. Because there's always threats of a back rank mate in this type of position. Okay, so the rook is gone. I'm not worried about nothing. I can't lose. All I can do is maneuver myself into a win. Okay, you want to play me that tight? Dang. You're not allowing me to move. Get up out of there. Yeah, man, you ain't gonna be able to do that tricky stuff tonight. I just got to get my king over here. Start getting his pawn pushed. So he's going for the draw. It is a draw. It is a draw. If he can keep my king in the center, it's definitely a draw. Unless I just try to burn him on time. I hope he tries something corny. Yeah, I'm gonna try to burn him on time. Let me make sure I don't give him a draw. Gotta triangulate this king a little bit. Trying to make him take his king. I'm gonna get him on time because I need to win. I can't afford to let a 1300 draw the game. So he still has to think. He still has to think in this position. He still has to think. Okay, he's trying to force the draw. I'm not on chess.com. You don't get a draw, bro. This professional chess. Not with 3 minutes to 1 minute. Nah, man. You don't get a draw with those type of odds on the board. Never. You might as well resign knowing you don't have enough time to finish. See, I made him. You just got to keep playing. He panicked on that. On that, he indeed panicked. Now he let my king into this side. It's not healthy for you, sir. That wasn't a good move for you, sir. That's why I wasn't letting him draw this. Nope, because in this type of position, he still has to think. That's what you get for letting your clock run down. That's your clock, not mine. That's what I thought. Let's play another one. Let me see what my rating is after that. All right, that might be a 1962. Y'all want to push it to 2000? Well, let me just share this. How long is this? This is an hour already. I'll make another one.